Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. It is April the 9th. It is 1:30 p.m. here in Calgary, Alberta. Come on in, everybody. Say hello as you come in so that I can say hi and see who's joining me live today. It is a great day here in Calgary, Alberta. The sun is shining, thank goddess, for once. We have had such interesting weather the last little while, and Giuliana is ready for springtime. Thus, I am wearing pink. And yesterday was anti-bullying day, and I love wearing pink, even though today is all about Archangel Gabriel and speaking our truth. So in that vein, I got an angel message because, you know, I am an angel intuitive spiritual teacher, author, and speaker, and I love showing up live for everybody. I think I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently moving forward and coming on whenever I feel guided. But starting on April, let me just see the date here. April the 21st, I am launching my new Light Within You podcast. And my guest will be the beautiful Carol Ann Kirby. So be sure to join us April the 21st at 11 a.m. for the Light Within You podcast. So today, this is the angel message that I have for all of us. The angels are saying to you today, what's for you will not pass you. It will keep showing up until you notice. Pay attention to the signs that the angels continuously bring. So a beautiful angel message. You know, when I saw that this morning, I was like, I know angels. I know you've been trying to talk to me for a long time, and I certainly haven't been listening because sometimes as humans, we try to control the path instead of allowing the path of the divine to lead us. And so as you seek clarity on your path, you may need to make different choices. And with that, today I have a big announcement. As of yesterday, I am no longer affiliated with Joy and Vitality Center page or community. I have decided that I have so much going on that I need to create space for my own rise, for my own collaborations. I want to have new experiences. I want to be valued in my collaborations, and I'm open to new energy. So with that, I am Giuliana, the Light Within You, and my new framework is, most of you have seen, Reclamation Through Grace. And as I move forward, my readings, events, gatherings, retreats, any collaborations are going to be in that vein. I am moving into that, and I'm really excited. So with love, I detach. And God bless all of the new that's to come. Hi, Laura Lee. Welcome, everybody. Hello. I see people are starting to gather. And so I am really overjoyed. I get to broadcast on my own pages now moving forward, and for posterity onto YouTube. And that is where my podcast will live for now until it grows. And then once I start making some money, then I will have the funds to be able to stream to your favorite podcast like Spotify, wherever you find your podcasts. But for now, they will live on YouTube. So let's see what the angels have for us today. I wanted to share that the angels really wanted me today to talk about how to reset your energy. Yesterday, because I had to make a big choice, I've been collaborating with Joy and Vitality Center for as long as they've been in business. And so this was a big choice, and I needed to do what was right for me in this season of my life. And so the angels said, gee, you need to reset your energy. And in fact, at lunch, my husband said to me, don't make us suffer for your choice. And so I thought, it's true. I can't let the boys suffer in my sadness or in my transition energy. And so these are some powerful ways to reset your energy. Journaling. You know, I haven't done that yet, but I am reminded in the School of Light with Sunny Dawn Johnson how journaling really allows us to get out of our head, get out of our body, and onto paper all of our thoughts, feelings, and emotions. So number 1 is journaling. Number 2, meditation. This is why I super love meditating, because what it allows you to do is to tap into the divine within you, that power within you. And in order to hear the messages, we need to get quiet. So number 2 is meditation. Number 3 is walking. And I haven't done that yet today. My husband is home after my live. We're going to go gallivanting and get our steps in. So, move that energy, move that body, okay? Number 4, music. Music for manifesting. Music for calming yourself. Listen to some music because it will heal you. Number 5, sing. La 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 la. Right? Today is all about Archangel Gabriel, and he helps us speak our truth with love. And it is really important. So singing is something that you can do if you love that. Number 6, breath work. Like really getting into control of your own breath. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And what I learned a long time ago is, see how already I am calmer. I am slower, getting in sync with our breath. Maybe you breathe in and hold, and then breathe out. Box breathing is really important. Connecting to your breath when you need a reset is so vitally important. Number 7 is a big one that I've learned years ago, and that is being present. Present in this moment. Because yesterday is gone, and tomorrow is not promised. So our power is in today, is in this present moment. Okay? And number 8 is hydration. Drinking your water. Because a lot of times we think that we are hungry, but the truth of the matter is we are thirsty. Our body needs water. So hydrate yourself. Drink your electrolytes each and every day. And number 9, so important. Sleep and rest. Getting your sleep. Like last night, we did watch a brand new show, The Maid or something like that. Oh, The Cleaning Lady on Netflix. Oh my gosh. It is so good. And I was like nodding off. And finally I said to my husband, I don't know, I think it was around 10:30. I said, I need to go to bed. I cannot watch another episode because I am tired. So honoring your body with sleep and rest. And another one that I want to add, number 10, which is vitally important for me, is prayer. Is praying to God and asking for what you need. Asking for clarity, asking for peace, asking for abundance, asking for whatever it is that you are needing. And then being open to receiving all it is that you need. Now, today is all about powerful ways to reset your energy. So if you're on live or you're going to be watching the replay, post in the comments, what do you do to reset your energy when you are in a flux, when you are flustered? Because I know for me, if I didn't have all of these tools, I would be down for the count. Because I am an emotional person. However, I have so many tools now that I can step out of the chaos of that energy and into clarity. I can move through it very fast now. Not much brings me down. because I have God on my side. I have prayer. I have all of these powerful ways to reset my energy, because my energy is important. Okay, everybody? So that is what I offer today. And I also want to say that we're meant to never apologize for our energy. I'm not going to apologize that I have big energy. It's honest, generous, and alive. And the right people don't get overwhelmed by it. They will rise to meet you where you're at. And sometimes you need to pivot and come into the awareness of what the divine is bringing you. When you no longer are meant to grow somewhere, pay attention. Where are you holding yourself small? Where are they not seeing your shine? Okay, so I brought a really beautiful deck for all of us today because I have not pulled myself a card yet. Although, do you know that it's international? Oh my goodness, it is international. Let me just find it here, you guys. I want to show you a beautiful depiction. Unicorn Day. It is a beautiful unicorn day, and unicorns remind us of our innocence. It reminds us to dream, and it reminds us of our spiritual vision. And no word of a lie, my third eye is buzzing. So today, International Unicorn Day. Remember your value. Remember your magic. You are magic. And with that, so I have the beautiful Priestess Oracle. I'm going to pull us 2 cards today to see what the divine has in store for us. I am just going to put them up to my heart. Oh my goodness gracious, I forgot to light our candle. So before we do that, let us tap into the light within, shall we? Perfect, goddesses. Thank you for reminding me. So the light within me honors the light within you. And let us see what the goddess wants us to know today, shall we? So I'm just going to give the deck a good shuffle. And let's see. What do we need to know today? Oh, it's this one. Okay, card number 1. And then card number 2. All right, thank you. All right, so let's put these ones back. And let's see. Interesting. Card number 1 is Horus. And it says higher vision, new earth leadership, protection. So just tap into that beautiful image while I check the book for the intention for this card. What I am getting from it is, you know, there always is a higher purpose, a higher vision. And oftentimes when I get out of alignment with the truth of who I am, I have to come back to that reality of what is the higher purpose at play here. And new earth leadership, like tapping into my light, that is in order to be the leader that I wish to be on this planet. And we are meant to heal, learn, grow, and expand because we're meant to hold more light, not less, and protection, that we have the protection of the divine no matter what we're walking through. So that's card number 1. Let's just see what their meaning for this card is. Just find it here. One moment, please. Let's see, Horus. Let's see. All right. Dear one, you are about to receive holy clarity, guided by Horus, the falcon-eyed god of higher vision and divine leadership. Horus might be appearing lately in your sky as a falcon or an eagle flying above you, protecting you. He is the Egyptian equivalent of Jesus Christ, and he embodies the divine masculine that Jesus is in all times and dimensions. As an ascended master of unity, Christ consciousness itself, when you see Horus, you see Jesus. Now, no word of a lie, my dad's spirit sign is the eagle. And after he died, he came strong to me as an eagle sign, reminding me that he is protecting me from heaven. And so how does that resonate with you right now? His presence surrounds you now elevating your consciousness and enabling you to see from a higher, multidimensional perspective. Horus calls you to shift your perception to divine sight, where your soul's true gifts and the wisdom of the cosmos becomes clear in your life. It is time to close your human eyes and open your cosmic one. You are here to lead with a clear vision and an expanded heart perception and a knowingness that you are always divinely led and protected in all of your endeavors. As Horus embraces you, his falcon wings lift you higher, expanding your vision far beyond the physical realm. Your intuition and psychic abilities are attuning to higher frequencies now, and Horus guides you to trust these divine insights. He sharpens your inner vision, preparing you to lead others from a place of deep spiritual knowing. Trust your intuition as you navigate the complexities of life, for the Horus Eye empowers you to perceive the mystical patterns woven into your existence. You are about to discover great universal truths that will help the entire world step into a new era. Horus offers now his divine protection, shielding you from fear and doubt. His golden wings create a sanctuary for your soul to flourish as you rise to meet your divine purpose. You are here to inspire and uplift others through the clarity of your vision and the integrity of your actions. True leadership is built from this divine alignment and trusted intuition. So, a really big card today. And so I want to offer you this little ritual with this card. Close your eyes and invite Horus's energy to infuse your field now. Deepen your meditation and feel yourself slowly becoming Horus, flying high in the sky with powerful falcon wings and a divine eye. See the world below from a higher perspective, with the Horus Eye awakening divine sight within you. Envision golden light surrounding you, protecting and empowering your vision. From this place of expanded awareness, reflect on yourself, your challenges, your purpose, and the divine gifts you are called to share. Write down your insights and commit to leading from this higher perspective, trusting the guidance of your intuition. Now I'm going to repeat this prayer activation out loud for all of us. Horus, divine protector and visionary, thank you for guiding me to see through the eyes of my soul. I trust in your protection and your amplification of my divine leadership qualities. I lead from the heart, and I empower others to share their unique medicine for the highest good of all. And so it is. Amen. And so it is, friends. A powerful card number 1, Horus. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? And I will post it in the comments when we are done. That's card number 1 if you chose card number 1. Now just take a breath with me and let it go. Card number 2 is the moon. Look at how she shines. Que bella luna, friends. And it says, softness, intuitive intelligence, divine feminine mystery. So as I tap into this message before we consult the book, what I'm feeling is the moon. You'll see the symbol of the waves there. The energy of the moon comes in waves. And the truth of the matter is we're meant to be soft and strong. not just strong all the time. To be vulnerable and courageous means that you show your authentic self, your truest self. You lead from love. You give from the heart. You lead yourself with pure motives. And like the moon, you honor those cycles with your divine femininity. That you are safe to be both soft and strong. And that divine feminine mystery is within us. It is within us. Whether you are a female or a male, you have the divine feminine within you. For those of us that are females, just because we're soft doesn't mean we are less than. And that divine feminine mystery resides in all of us. Right now, my angels are bringing me Maiden Mother Crone. They're showing me that we have child energy within us. We have mothering energy within us. And as we become more of a crone, we're meant to become empowered and empower ourselves through that power of the divine feminine within us. We are meant to embody light. That just because you're kind and nice doesn't mean that you're weak. That you can be soft and strong and honor the cycles of your life. So again, there is the beautiful card. Just tap into that image while I consult the deck. The card is Moon. One moment, please. Beloved one, the moon rises to meet you, draped in her in her silvery veil of mystery. So there she is, the divine feminine under that big moon, calling you into the tender embrace of your sacred depths. She is the whisper of the divine feminine, like a soft, blooming rose unfurling its petals under her gentle light, inviting you to rest, to feel, and to listen. The moon does not demand, she beckons. Her light is soft, gently leading you to lay down your striving and surrender to the wisdom that blooms in stillness. This card appears as a balm for your soul, a reminder that your greatest strength lies not in doing, but in being. This is a call to softness and slowing down, trusting and activating your feminine magnetism power to receive all that you ever need, far beyond effort or force. If you have been grasping for answers or clarity, the moon urges you to pause. Lean into her mystery, for she reminds you that not all is meant to be known at once. Trust the unfolding. Trust the shadows, for they are not here to harm you, but to teach you, to deepen your connection to the fullness of your being. When was the last time you allowed yourself to listen, not with your mind, but with your body, your heart, your womb? The moon carries the codes of your ancient feminine lineage, awakening the soft power of your intuition, your cycles, and the quiet magic that blooms within your inner world. She knows that in the void, the seed of all creation is held. Like a rose unfurling in her own time, your path is unfolding, even when unseen. Your sensitivity and emotional depths are your superpowers, beloved. They are not burdens, but treasures, your direct line to cosmic intelligence and the divine flow of life. Trust the feelings that arise in your stillness, for they are sacred messengers guiding you to the truth of your soul. And in those feelings lies your truest knowing. And listen to the soft hum of your soul. As you let her gentle currents guide you, you awaken the divine feminine power within. You become the embodiment of grace, intuition, and luminous beauty, moving through life as both mystery and revelation. Let this card be your invitation to honor your intuitive nature and feelings, where divine feminine wisdom and natural cycle surrenders allows a whole new blossoming. Now here's a sacred ritual. Tonight, under the moon's soft glow, create a sacred space for yourself to stand outside below her. She doesn't need to be full. Light a candle and place your hands over your heart and your womb space. Breathe deeply, allowing your breath to flow like gentle waves. Feel the moonlight bathing you in tender silver, nourishing your soul. Visualize a moon rose blossoming within you, one petal at a time. As you gently ask, what do I need to feel right now? What heart whisper is speaking in this moment? Write down what comes without judgment or need for explanation. Trust the whispers of your soul. Now I'm going to repeat this prayer activation out loud for all of us. Holy moon, sacred keeper of divine mystery, thank you for illuminating my depths with your gentle light. I surrender to your wisdom, trusting the unfolding of my intuition and the grace within. And so it is, and so be it. So what beautiful, powerful cards we received today. Card number 1 was Horus, and card number 2, the Moon. And each card deeply resonated with my being today. You know, this is what I want to share before I go today. The truth of the matter is, the divine did not place us on this planet without help or support. It gave us a brain to think. It gave us a heart to feel. It gave us a body to move. And it gave us a spirit to tap into each and every day. It gave us divine free will to make choices that are right for us. And it gives us opportunity time and time and time again to reset when we know that something is no longer working for us. And like I was telling my brother last week, nothing changes if nothing changes. And you need to have courage to change. I think Sia even has a song, The Courage to Change. And that you need to make choices. You need to take chances if you want things to change in your life. I've known for a while that my energy is very big, very big. I knew that with my parents in spirit, I have a team guiding me that is super powered. And it always was, except now with mom and dad, I have clarity. I feel like I can truly believe what they are bringing me and what they are showing me. And what I know for sure now is, not one more time will I allow myself to be used, manipulated, or made to feel less than. And I am a woman who does her work each and every day. And I don't mean housework or things like that. I mean my spiritual work. I hit everything head on. And at this time, I want to shout out to Velvedon Silver, because yesterday, without a hesitation, she allowed me to call her and share what I was walking through. And I said to her, Am I being triggered by my wounding? Or am I being guided by my spirit? And she said to me, absolutely not. You are not being triggered. You have clarity. You have expanded so much that now your energy says no more, no more, enough. That I know my intentions for everything that I do in my life are always from a divine place without ulterior motives. I do a lot of service because I love it. However, like the cards reminded us, we need to tap within. And when things don't feel in alignment, then we must detach. And we can detach in chaos energy, or we can detach with love in recognition of I matter too. And somewhere along the line, I forgot that. And this week I was given an opportunity to pivot, to realign with my purpose. And I knew this year of the horse, things happen fast. My angels were like, and working with the goddess Amaterasu this week, she's the embodiment of light. And I need to embody my light, the light of the divine, my truth. And I want to lead always from my spirit. Genuine, kind, on purpose, in purpose. Always with God as my source, leading and being led by God. So, with that, I hope that you loved the messages, Horus and the moon. How did they resonate with you? Let's just see what Lori says here. She says, I open my window to clear the air. I clean something small in my room to redirect my energy. I put on the diffuser, perfect, to refreshen the air, and I do either yoga or yoga nidra as a quick meditation. And then I either move my body or relax my mind. What a beautiful, beautiful practice, sister. Heather, good evening. Thank you, lovely, from England. I have family in England. I love England. Happy evening, sister. So, you guys, what I want to say before I go is that life is so beautiful and it gives us many opportunities. And at any time, you have an opportunity to shift what isn't working anymore, to do it with love, and to continue looking forward, and only look back in the reflection of, look how far I have come. Again, I want to thank Velvedon Silver. She rescued me yesterday. I want to thank Simone and Carol and Lauralee for being my soul sisters, for loving me, every version of me. And I want to thank beautiful Amal is on right now for showing me my beauty, because I really see it now in the photos that you've taken of me. And I know that I lead from love, and I believe in divine timing, and I believe in clearing the way and being open to receive all the good that the universe has for me. It's been a rough couple of years with losing my parents and selling the family home and having my foundation totally wrecked and having to rebuild it from scratch. And I choose my marriage, and I choose my family, and I choose my alliances carefully. And there needs to be reciprocity. And like my angels brought me, reciprocity is sacred. Sacred. If you are a giver, open your arms to receive. Ask for what it is that you need. And if you're a taker, I gently guide you to give a little too. Because much like the infinity sign, that's how the universal energy works, with giving and receiving, giving and receiving, giving and receiving. And you can't just take. And you can't just give. And my giving and receiving was out of whack. And so I'm bringing it back into harmony. And nobody is going to affect my rise. So with that, I want to invite you to a few events. Now that I get to share on my own page, I can share everything of mine with no energy around it. April 19th at Within Wellness with my beautiful soul sister, Carol Ann Kirby. We are doing a Mary Magdalene and Sophia sound bath meditation from 2:30 to 3:30. I believe it is $36, payable to Carol Ann Kirby. I will post the links to all of these events in the comments for your perusal. April 25th from 1 to 3, the beautiful Laura Lee Steinitz, Simone Constantin, myself, and Shari Chaskin are doing a Tone Your Throat Chakra event at YYC Pasta Bar from 1 to 3. It is only $25. It is payable to me. Please secure your spot ASAP. Again, I will post that link in the comments. If you do not know who Shari Chaskin is, she is an amazing singer. She has so many albums. She is amazing. So please check that out. May the 9th, I am having a fairy event. I had to pivot from the Portuguese club. My co-hosts are Laura Lee Steinitz and Simone Constantin, and Eileen, the harp fairy, is gracing us, and we are having a fairy event. So if you are interested, please message me. That is a private event and only open to a select number because my house is only so big. So please let me know about that. Then on June the 20th is the Pièce de Resistance. I have been invited to the online Shine event with my beautiful mentor, Velvedon Silver, and a host of beautiful women that are joining us live and online on June the 20th. Again, I will post all those links in the comments. More than anything, I want to say this. I did pull my energy back from readings for a bit while I have been grieving the profound loss of my parents. However, I have always been available to those who need me. I am always a message away. If you need angel card readings or a new Reclamation Through Grace framework session, which is much like if any of you have ever done Invoking the Archangels, that's how I created it. There's a 5-step process where we move from rupture to rebuilding our lives, surrounded by radiance, going out and shining our light in spite of what we are walking through. Because the truth of the matter is, you have a light within you. That is why I rebranded last year. I am officially the light within you, a registered entity in the province of Alberta. The light within you and the light within me is important. Never forget that. And, you know, the Reclamation Through Grace is to help you move through what you're walking through. I'm available for you. And I'm going to do it in a bigger, better way. So please reach out right now, giulianamelo.com. I need to shift my energy to one of love and light and expansion. And that is a message for all of you. Continue to shine your lights, align with the divine, and align with people of like minds and like hearts who want you to shine your light. You know, I'm so sick and tired of ego running people and steamrolling you energetically. That is not how I operate. A number of years ago, I set an intention. It was a big intention, and I think I've done pretty well. That I wanted to stand beside my sisters, not over top, and certainly not underneath. Right beside you. And that is how I choose to lead my practice, my life, and my service to God. And anything that does not align with that needs to go. It needs to go. And Sunny reminded me in Mastermind a couple weeks ago to go out and share everything that I've done, because I don't lead from ego. I lead from my spirit. I am humble. However, she says, no more hiding. No more hiding. And when I said to her, I don't proclaim to know much about much, and she goes, whoa, stop right there. You know a lot about a lot. And she guided us once a week, share what you've done. I've written in 2 of my own books and 21 multi-author compilations. I have certifications up and down my arm. And you know what Sunny said? Not once has anybody ever asked for her certificates. Do you want to see mine? I have many, many, many certifications. So I'm here to be of service. And if you want a heart-led, spirit-led teacher, maybe I'm your girl. Maybe you'll come to one of my circles or events or collaborations. And I look forward to what's to come. When you clear out the old, you make space for the new. You say thank you to God, and you look in the rearview mirror only to say, Yahoo! Let's keep going. So with that, I thank you all for joining me today. I see quite a few of us are on live right now. And if you're going to watch the replay, please let me know. Put replay in the comments. Again, if I can be of service, giulianamelo.com. And I will post all of the events in my comments. Okay, everybody? I love you. There's the symbol of love. And by the way, I wore this shirt today because I'm healing my heart. If you can send a little extra love, I'm open to that. And as always, I will send out love and prayers to all open to receive. This weekend, my family and I receive our Holy Spirit blessing at the Portuguese church. I know the Holy Spirit is guiding me. I know my value. And in the new way of embodying a goddess, what Velvet Dawn has taught me is that the 3D way of doing things is over. So search your spirit. Where are you in misalignment, and where do you need to pivot in your life? Where do you need to say goodbye and move on because you want more in your life? And allow the divine to carry you, because they want for you more than you want for you, because they see it all, and they can dream a bigger dream than you could ever dream. And don't you want that for yourself? Don't you want more? Be more, have more, do more. And I don't mean ego more. I mean spirit more. I mean expansion. I mean experiences. And leaving a footprint for posterity like my mom and dad did. One of love and light and so much kindness and goodness and faith and generosity and forgiveness. That's what I'm choosing to do. So today, April the 9th, is a big day for Miss G. It is the day that I choose freedom. Gabor Mate the other night was profound. Well, that was one of the first concepts he talked about, was freedom. Where are we not free? Where are we not saying no? He says we are not our trauma. We are what happened inside of us because of the trauma. And that when people negate their role in your suffering, you have a right to understand what lives in your nervous system. And when you are traumatized, it is your job to heal in a way that is right for you. For you. So Gabor Mate is one of my new teachers on the radar again, because it was so amazing. There were so many times I looked at the girls and I went, oh my God, that's me. Is it any wonder that I got cancer? I gave and gave and gave, and I almost got caught up in that pattern again of giving and not receiving. Don't get caught up in that. Allow my voice to teach you something. We'll learn together. Because, you know, that Rumi saying, we're all just walking each other home. And the journey is so much better when you have like minds and like hearts, and they cheer you on. You know, a beautiful woman messaged me today. She had seen my post and she just offered comfort. And it meant everything. When somebody sees you and understands, that's my intention. Always, and it always will be. Bye for now, everybody. God bless you.